When I first came to the church, I felt intimidated because it was predominantly white. And I'm looking at like, where's the black people, you know? I used to live in Tulsa back in the 90s. And my mom got sick, and I had to leave and go take care of my mom. And God told me to come back to Tulsa last year. He told me he wanted me to come back. When I got here on February the 2nd from Charlotte, North Carolina, I caught the Greyhound bus. It was a 2-day ride. And I was using my SSI and Social Security money to stay in hotel. My money was running low, so I was trying to find a hotel that was cheaper than the one I was staying in. I was over at the Greyhound because I had met some young ladies there, and they were telling me about some places to live, or places to stay in hotels. So I went over there to talk to them, but they wasn't in. Both of them was off. So I said, Lord, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? He spoke to me and he said, you see that church across the street? Go over there to that church. So I went over to the church, and when I went over to the church, I went in, I seen all these people, and I seen they had a basketball game going on.
Pat walked in, and someone asked me if I could talk to her, that she needed some help, and I said sure, and so I went over and talked to her, and she just shared with me that she was new in town.
And I explained the situation to her, and immediately Miss Debbie went to work. I mean, that woman is good at what she's doing. She's very good at getting things done.
I just kept thinking the whole time about Darren saying we needed to be difference makers, and I thought, you know, the Lord has sent her here for a reason, and I need to help make a difference in her life.
You know, I don't like shelters, but I went into the Tulsa Day Center shelter, and I inquired about, you know, told them my situation and inquired. So they told me that I could stay there. I didn't know what to do because I had all of this luggage and everything. So I talked to Miss Debbie, and Miss Debbie told me that she would be willing to keep my luggage here at the church, so up in the storeroom. So she kept it up at the church while I was in the shelter up at the storeroom.
Sabrina and I both would go get her, like take her to do her laundry. Miss Gabby Jones that teaches 4th grade, we took her to Gabby's house to do her laundry. Gabby was kind enough to let her do that.
I met her, and then I was just available. Really, when she needed to come to the church and maybe Debbie was in a meeting or away, I had the key to the storage room, and so I could let her in.
I was coming over here like 2 times a week to change clothes and everything, and Miss Debbie introduced me to Miss Sabrina Thompson, and she introduced me to Miss Kayla Churchill. She introduced me to Miss Gabby, Miss Mary, Miss Becky, all of them she introduced me to.
It's really turned into a friendship. She's been an encouragement to me as much as I have been to her.
This went on for a month and a half, and God gave me favor to get my apartment, and God gave me a miracle. Now I'm in my own place, and I thank God for First Baptist. I owe this church with my heart. I love First Baptist. I love Miss Debbie. I love Miss Sabrina. I love Miss Kayla. I love Miss Gabby and all of them. And I look, you know, they all reached out and they extended their hand to help me.
I've been blessed by doing that for her. You know, she's blessed me probably as much as I've blessed her.
I call them my angels. You know, they are, and nothing in this world I wouldn't do for them. I think the world of them.
I really feel like God has put people in my path to see what choice am I going to make. Am I going to be a difference maker, or am I not?
This church has really made an impact on my life, and I will be eternally grateful, and I'm going to ponder it in my heart forever.